Let's solve this question together. Now look at what we are given. We are given that x to the power of s is equals what? 3 to the power of what? 9 plus x. We are asked to look for the value of x. Now we have two methods we can use to solve this particular question. Two methods. Now let's see method 1. Method what? Method 1. Method 1. Okay. Now look at what you are given. We are given that s to the power of what? X is equals to what? 3 to the power of what? 9 plus what? X. Right? Now, if you obey the properties of indices very well, we know that a to the power of m multiplied by a to the power of n is equals to, this multiplication law of indices state that when the bases are the same, take a single base and add the exponents, become what? A to the power of what? M plus what? N. Right? Now, you can see that this is in this form. So let's take it back to this form. Now, this is what? S to the power of x is equals to 3 to the power of what? 9 multiplied by 3 to the power of what? X. Right? Wow. This is amazing because you are obeying the properties of indices. Now, what you are going to do, you are going to remove this 3 to the power of x from our right hand side. So for us to remove it, you have to divide both sides by 3 to the power of x. So if we divide here by 3 to the power of x, okay, also divide this by 3 to the power of x. Now this will cancel out this, as you can see. So you are left with what? S to the power of what? X divided by 3 to the power of x equals what? 3 to the power of what? 9. Okay. Now at this point, what are we going to do? Let's obey one of the properties of indices. We know that if you have a to the power of m divided by b to the power of m, okay, is equals to into a divided by b all to the power of what? N, because it means that this power is affecting the word numerator and this power is also affecting the word the denominator. So we can do the same thing here. So that what? This is what? Into x divided by what? 3 all to the power of what? X equals to 3 to the power of what? 9. At this point, what we are going to do, we know that we are having into x divided by 3 all to the power of x equals to 3 to the power of what? 9. What are we going to do? Because our target is to find the value of x. Okay. Now we are going to multiply both powers by what? By 3. By what? By the reciprocal of 3. Because we know that the reciprocal of 3 is 1 over 3, right? So if we do that, let's see what we are going to have. So that this is what? Into s divided by what? 3. Okay, all to the power what? X multiplied by 1 over what? 3 equals to what? 3 to the power what? 9 multiplied by 1 over what? 3. Okay. Now, if we multiply the note, this is what? Into s divided by 3 all to the power what? X divided by what? 3 equals to 3 to the power what? 9 divided by what? 3. I will know that 9 divided by 3 is what? Is 3. So that this is what? Into x divided by what? 3 all to the power what? X divided by what? 3 equals to what? 3 to the power of what? 3. Because 9 divided by 3 is 3. Now let's observe carefully. The base here is 1s over 3. The base here is 3. The power here is s divided by 3. The power here is 3. So by comparing the left hand side with the right hand side, we all agree that x divided by 3 is equals to what? 3. Right? Wow. This is pocket news, right? Amazing. I love this. Now we all agree that the denominator of this 3 here is 1. Now for us to have the value of s, we have to cross multiply. 1 times s will give us x equals 3 times 3 is what? Is 9. So the value of x is what? Is 9. This is the value of x that satisfies this equation. We know that method 1, let me see method 1, we see that x is equals to what? 9. Now if we use method 2 and we do not arrive our answer as 9, that means we are wrong. This is the value of x that satisfies this equation. Wow. This is amazing. I love this. Now let's consider method 2. Okay. Now let's consider method 2. So I can remove this from here quickly. Let's consider what? Method 2, right? Alright. Now let's see method 2. Method 1, method 2, right? Now we're having what? S to the power what? S equals to 3 to the power what? 9 plus what? X, right? Now by obeying the properties of indices here, let's obey. So we have s to the power what? S equals to 3 to the power of 9 multiplied by 3 to the power what? X, right? So if we divide here by 3 to the power of x, also divide here by 3 to the power of x. Now this will cancel out this, right? So we are left with what? S to the power of what? X divided by 3 to the power of x equals to what? 9. Sorry. Equals to 3 to the power of what? 9. Now, what are we going to do here? We can put this as what? Into x divided by 3 all to the power of what? X, right? Equals to, because this x affect the numerator and also affect the denominator. Now, equals to what? 3 to the power of what? 9. At this point, what are we going to here? What are we going to do here? Because this is what method? What method 2. Now, look at interesting thing we are going to do. We can work on this base. There's something amazing we can do here. Now, see. Let me remove this from here quickly. Okay. Now, we're having what? Into s divided by 3 all to the power of what? X equals to 3 to the power of what? 9. So I can work on this base. I can express this base as what? We know that 3 is equals to 9 divided by 3. Note this, note, okay? Note that 3 is equals to 9 divided by 3. So I'm not wrong. In place of this 3, I can decide to write 9 divided by 3 as 3. So this will become what? Into x divided by 3 all to the power of x is equals to into 9 divided by 3 all to the power of what? 9. Now, by comparing the left-hand side with the right-hand side, we all agree that the value of x is 9, right? Because the denominator here is 3, the numerator here is 3, is equal. X here, the numerator here is x, the numerator here is 9. What makes us to agree that the value of x is 9 is because the power here is also x, the power here is also 9. So by comparing the left-hand side with the right-hand side, we all agree that the value of x is 9. So we can see that our x is equals to what? 9. And this is the only value of x that satisfies this equation. Can you see how simple and interesting it is? This is beautiful, amazing, right? Because we know that 9 divided by 3 will give us this 3 that's here. We are expressing 3 as what? 9 divided by 3. I know you'll be asking, why are we expressing 3 with what? 9 over 3. We are not wrong, because we know that 1 is equals to 2 minus 1. And 2 is equals to 4 minus 2. All this, why are we doing this? There's a certain question you will see. You have to apply these things so that you can be able to solve those questions. Without that, those questions cannot be solvable. So why are we doing that? We are doing that so that problem can be easily be solvable. Because we know that if 3 is equals to 5 minus 2, there's a situation whereby you find yourself, you can express 3 in 5 minus 2 is 3 is equal. In the sense that also, if you have 3 equals to 9 divided by 3, there's nothing wrong. Okay, there's nothing wrong, because if you cross multiply this, you have 9 equal. Because the denominator of this is what? 1. 1 times 9 will give you 9. 3 times 3 will give us what? 3 times 3 is 9. So they are equal. So you are not wrong in any way. If you decide to write 3 as what? 9 divided by 3 is equal. So this is the value of x that satisfies this equation. Wow, this is pocket genius. I love this. So thank you so much for watching. Please, if you find it very interesting, don't hesitate. Do it to like, comment, and share it to the loved ones so others will learn from it. Please, if you're not subscribed, consider to subscribe to this channel so that any other exciting videos you will notify. So thank you so much, and God bless you.